catch up. You should catch
What's
up.
going on, y'all? Back here again with another video. This is about my 5th or 6th video in the last 3 days. Man, I'm on fire, man. I can't be stopped.
Nothing is gonna stop me.
I got the new Ghost drop. But anyway, so giving y'all a little extra today. I know last time I said it was going to be the final stop before the Kendrick album review or whatever, but I lied. I was not expecting the Heart Part 5 to drop. How was I supposed to know that? But yeah, everybody got a surprise Mother's Day. I felt like I was a mother. But anyway, Kendrick dropped it for the mamas, man. He knew what he was doing, man. That was 5 years in the making. He's been playing that for 5 years. But yeah, so we got that. I'm not here to talk about the video or the audio. I react to the audio already, but I saw the video after. It was amazing. I'll talk about that a little bit more on episode 24 of the Catch Up, which will be this Sunday. But speaking of that, before then, when the album drops, 11 p.m. my time, 11 p.m. Central or 12 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to try to do a live at 11:15. This is the Pray for This Live. That's what I'm calling it. Pray for this live, because I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to listen to the whole album. Well, I might listen to one of the albums. It's supposed to be a double album. I haven't made a decision yet, but I'm just going to listen to it live and react to it. If y'all want to come through, it's going to be a listening party. Hopefully they don't throw your boy out, but y'all pray for this live. But that's going to be on, Friday morning, 12 a.m. once the album drops, like 15 minutes after midnight. So expect me around then. But of course, subscribe and you'll get that notification when it does drop if you're new here. But yeah, speaking of that, Kendrick dropped some album art today for the album. So we'll talk about that at the end of the show. But beginning today, we're going to be talking about TDE. Kendrick is doing his last album on TDE. He's going to be gone after this one. But, you know, your boy's still rocking with TDE. I still think they're the best label out. Even though Dreamville, Dreamville been making them boys look bad. They be putting out that content. And speaking of content, you know, we got a TDE album that might be coming. I have my doubts, but I'm going to talk about that. But first, let's get into the new boss of TDE since Kendrick is gone. Reason. He dropped the Churchill Down freestyle. As far as the original song, I think it's all right. Drake's verse was cool. But other than that, there's nothing I really would come back to. But yeah, Jack Harlow, Come Home, The Kids Miss You. Yeah, that album reaction is up on my channel if you haven't seen it already. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into the first part of this here. I'm going to give, this is going to be quick. It's like a minute and a half. That's not enough, Reason. But yeah, let's get into it. This is Reason, Churchill Down's freestyle. And here we go. Look at him sitting there. I'm the captain now. Hey man, so we need a new figurehead for TDE. I'm just saying. I think it's Reason. Either that or J-Rock. Isaiah be a little bit stoned sometimes, you know, so I don't know. It's Schoolboy Q, he just be over there. We don't know where Absol is. Maybe SZA can be the new the new captain of TDE. I'm just playing. Let's go, man.
Yeah. The blood on the pavement creating scarlet roads. Stories of my hardest flows. Circle full of.
That's a hard line right there. The road on the pavement creating scarlet roads. Keep it.
Envy and broke niggas. Glad to say I'm no longer a part of those. Niggas by designer, why the mother of their child has struggled to buy their daughter clothes. We ain't cut from the same fabric. They see what I'm saying like I'm rapping close.
I like that. Talking about how the dudes rocking designer, but your kids out here starving. You know, we're not cut from the same fabric. That was dope. Okay. Get a Reason, the new captain of TDE.
With me be the ones that hold the casket real. Reach general. Niggas round me resources, all my men minerals. Put my foot down, shit turn around, I call that pivotal. Clout chasing pitiful, this whole generation riding genitals. Nigga, we been ducked off watching, I've been hard to impress. I've been locked in, drinking water, partying less. That hunger bubble back heavy, I was starving with less. Sit back and collect checks, we used to call and collect. Look, back against the wall, that ain't the only thing I'm up against. Steady losing brothership, steady fighting traumas from the karma of my father, ghetto ways that he stuck me with. All these hunger pains I've been stomaching. Pockets knotted up, I make a lot off of these city ties. Less mood swings since I stopped fucking with Gemini's. Spot the value in the
What do you say? Is that a shot at Kendrick? Is that a shot at Kendrick? No, I'm just playing, y'all. All right, man. I gotta get back to it.
Pain in the sinner's eyes. Minutes that he minimized. How I built an enterprise, but couldn't work at enterprise.
Oh, that was it. Too short, man. That was too short. But yeah, that was Reason Churchill Down. That was better than the original song. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the next topic. This is just supposed to be a quick extra. Now, this is not a full podcast. So let's keep going. So TDE album, label album. Much like their counterparts over at Dreamville, who are dropping heat. Stick. I'm still jamming that shit. That shit go hard. Stick. I got a new stick. But anyway, so they dropped D-Day, you know, so they had Revenge of the Dreamers, and TDE have been dropping nothing. So, but I still think TDE is the better roster. You know, TDE is it's still more of a powerhouse. I think they have, as far as, if we're comparing albums that they put out, TDE has more success. You know, J-Rock had a good year the last time he dropped. SZA, Schoolboy, of course, Kendrick. And then when Dreamville comes out, it's just J. Cole. You know, oh man, I can't wait to hear that new Boz album. I can't wait to hear that new Cos. Ain't nobody saying that. Maybe JID or Jid. Is it JID or Jid? Doesn't matter. Then I listened to the Earth Gang. I was like, okay, it's okay. but I'm still rocking with TDE. But you know, collectively, they never really do anything. You have the Black Hippie thing, but they released maybe like sparingly, you know, a couple loosies, but never really did like a full album, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me on that if I'm wrong. But yeah, people are clamoring for that, but we never get them coming together. But you barely hear anything from them separately. Kendrick's been gone for 5 years. It's time for J-Rock to come out too. I loved his last album. And Schoolboy Q, he might be getting ready to come out with something, but his last single, it was just okay. And of course, Ab-Soul finally dropped a single a couple weeks ago, but that's about it. And we don't know what SZA's coming out with. I'm ready for some damn SZA. You know, stop dropping these singles. Come out with the album already, girl. But yeah. And but as far as a collective, I'm like, I just don't know if I want to hear it now. It's too late. Kendrick is gone. Now y'all want to, unless y'all recorded some stuff already before he left. But according to this Twitter post right here, a user asked to punch the president of TDE basically when they're gonna get that collective album, and he said it's coming. So you know, of course people have their reservations, as do I, but you know, I still welcome it. But you know, as a unit, as a collective, it's hard to see it. But so it's more of a I'll see it when I see it. But of course I welcome that album. It'd go hard. It'd go hard. Even without Kendrick, it would go hard. But yeah, TDE album, do y'all think that's gonna happen? We'll see. But last piece of news here, let's get into the Mr.Morale and Big Steppers album art. Now we just need the track list. Come on, Kendrick, where you at, man? Give us this track list. But yeah, the man got, I assume this is his son's, or is that, I can't tell what that baby is in the back. That's his wife. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but, or that might be a girl. I don't know. let's just say the two children there. He's holding them, and the man got the crown. Is he supposed to be Jesus? What's going on? Oh man. Kendrick died for our sins. But other than that, that's all I could really pull from this album. I guess it's giving me a you know that Malcolm movie, the one Denzel is in. That what it kind of reminds me of. You know, but anyway, you know, that's about all I can get from it. I just don't know what to expect. As far as the Hard Part 5, this one's different because this was actually released as a single on, you know, the digital platforms, as opposed to the first 4 hearts, which were just, you know, basically lucid. So I don't know if this is gonna be on the album. I don't expect Hard Part 5 to be on the album, but I don't know. But is it, what can we expect? What we can expect to be on the upcoming album, I don't know. As far as that sound, I definitely welcome it. To Pimp a Butterfly is my favorite, so I would really love for him to go back to some version of that. Maybe not, you know, exactly. But guys, that's pretty much it for this Catch Up Extra. Unless something else comes out. He might drop the track list before Friday. It's Wednesday now, so I don't know. But yeah, I think this is gonna be my real final stop before the album, because last time I said it was gonna be final stop, and then, you know, Kendrick shut the world down. But anyway, guys, I'm getting up out of here. I will see y'all for Friday morning. Make sure y'all tune in. Pray for this live. I'm gonna try to do it, y'all. That's gonna be it. I'll see y'all next time. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.
I was getting love from the OGs. Feel like it's 03. Wasn't even heavy on it back then, but you still should know me. With a full